Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max this year have an all-new design. We have some nice new colors as well, however we're missing the black color that many people expect every year, but either way there's some key differences to talk about to help you decide which would be best for you. So we'll go over 5 things to consider when buying a new iPhone 17 Pro versus an iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now the first thing is the price. The iPhone 17 Pro starts at $1,099, goes up to $1,499, and comes in $100 more than last year's model to start. The iPhone 17 Pro Max starts at $1,199 and goes up to $1,999. And the reason it's so expensive is we have an additional storage option. So both start at 256 gigs of storage. We have a 512 gigabyte option. We also have a 1 terabyte option, but on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, we can also get 2 terabytes of internal storage as well. So if you need that additional terabyte, you'll need to pick the 17 Pro Max. The next thing is the displays. The iPhone 17 Pro is still 6.3 inches, just like last year's 16 Pro, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max is also 6.9 inches, similar to last year's display. However, we have better displays this year. They go up to 3000 nits of brightness, and they also both have an option for PWM help. So basically what that means is display pulse smoothing, or PWM is the way it controls brightness by flickering the display faster or slower. So this is something that can bother a lot of people's eyes, including my own, and to fix this issue, Apple has given us this option that tries to smooth it. It doesn't turn it off entirely, but seems to fix the problem for most people. So those that are bothered by it would typically have headaches, maybe feel dizzy or nauseous, and also maybe just have eye strain in general, but this time around it seems to help a lot, and both displays have it. Of course, another obvious change is the overall size. Now both of them have the same thickness this year, but there's definitely a weight difference between both of them. So you can see not just the size vertically and horizontally, but the weight of them is significant, especially compared to one another and even last year. So the iPhone 17 Pro comes in at 7.27 ounces or 206 grams, where the iPhone 17 Pro Max comes in at 8.22 ounces or 233 grams. So the size is obviously one thing that you need to consider, but the nice thing is we've got quality displays and everything else on both. Now compared to the 16 Pro Max, it's very similar in size, but definitely a little bit heavier. It's more like the same of having a screen protector on the 16 Pro Max that's about the same weight as the 17 Pro Max by itself. So that gives you an idea, but the overall size is very similar and comparable. So you can't use the same case necessarily, but at least you have something that's not too much bigger if you wanted to choose the same size you had last year. Now with the new design in the iPhone 17 Pro this year, Apple has made additional room for larger batteries. With the iPhone 17 Pro, we